I spent the day in the shade of a tree, thinking how we best to spend this precious time that we've been given.
Sai Kung is sometimes known as the back garden of Hong Kong, and the nearby Hoi Ha Wan has a marine park with a rich variety of coral species. Together with Irina Hui from the World Wild Fun, we start our hike from Hoi Ha village, walking through a mangrove, a beach, lime kiln ruins, the Hoi Ha Marine Center before heading out to sea via a glass-bottom boat. Starting from the entrance of the village, we reach the mangrove in no time. Finally, a breath of fresh air. Irina says 8 species of mangroves can be found in Hong Kong, and you can find 6 of them in Hoi Ha Wan alone. Next destination, the Golden Beach. We are in luck today. The low tide gives us a lovely view of the crystal clear water. Looks like a mirror. Clams, crabs, and even these little hermit crabs call these waters home. Irina says tourists should be careful. It's best to leave these little fellas alone. But besides just nature, it's also important to preserve the city's historic sites. In just a few minutes, we will arrive at the lime kilns. 2 of them are rather well preserved. Don't look down on this pile of rocks. These used to be the tools used by local villagers to make a living. Locals used to retrieve shells and coral from the beach to make lime. But remember, keep your hands away from these coral bone fragments. Heading forward, we reach the Hoi Ha Marine Center. We're coming for you, marine world! Time for a challenge. We're going to try to catch some swimming microorganisms. It's a bit similar to catching cuttlefish. Release a net to the sea and bring it back up after a nice few tucks. We got a nice catch. Let's see what we caught underneath the microscope. In every droplet of seawater lives many microorganisms. Some are sea sparkle, a common sight found during springtime. Next, we head out to sea to catch a nice glimpse of the coral. This marine park covers 260 hectares and serves as a habitat for 120 species of fish and more than 60 types of coral. We could nearly touch them with our own hands. Hoi Ha Wan has around 6 to 7 areas with coral reef, but they are slowly disappearing. Facing the threat of global warming, the coral in Hoi Ha Wan struggle to survive in ever warmer waters. Visitors can help too by putting on less sunscreen and avoiding stepping on the coral, and don't touch the other sea creatures. While mankind's playground is above the sea, the waters belong to the coral and other marine life. We must learn to treasure our precious back garden, Hong Kong's very own Hoi Ha Wan.